What's going on, YouTube? So, I'm starting out doing something new. I'm going to actually have a review on recent movies I've seen in the theater, preferably new ones. I was going to do Final Destination 6, but I ended up skipping that one, and now we're on to Dangerous Animals. Me and my girlfriend really like horror/slasher films and whatnot, and anything with water, creepier the better, let's be honest. Let me just say this movie did not disappoint when it came to a slasher kind of film. First off, the way they made the main characters, there might be some spoilers warning you, but overall, I should be pretty good at keeping the spoilers low. So, the beginning of the movie, you meet the main antagonist, the bad guy, and for some reason, he's very likable. And it's weird to say, but yeah, you kind of you get his groove a little bit. And you don't really know what he's done yet, but the way he's acting, you just seem like he's that Australian outback dude that's going to give you a good time and you're going to like it. First 5 minutes, he's acting awesome, and then you see, bam, something happens. I'm not going to tell you what, you'll have to watch it. After that, you meet the protagonist. Main chick, I think she's from the Outer Banks, this TV show on Netflix, but I could be wrong. So, it's really cool what they did in the movie. They made the protagonist and the guy that's kind of there on the side, and they made a really strong connection between the two of them. They had some intense dialogue scenes and some very nice views and like a lot of like very nicely done. And it made you really resonate with the main character. And usually slasher films just get right into it. You kind of think, who cares? Everyone's going to die. That's the whole point of the whole thing. But no, they spent a lot of time making you get to know who they were as characters. And it helped you want to root for them a lot more. After they do that, something happens and bam, we're on the bad guy's boat. Goes right into the boat, which is cool. You know, it's kind of got that vibe where it's like bad guy captures the girls or whatever, and they're trapped below, and he's got to play it cool. At night, some crazy stuff happens. I won't say it on here, but it gives you like, I don't even know what kind of vibes, kind of some Dexter vibes, but like evil Dexter. If Dexter was a bad guy, he might do that, but in a little bit of a different way. But yeah, he's a pretty horrible dude. But the reason I said you kind of like don't hate him is because the music and the soundtrack to this movie is top notch. Top notch. And all the songs the bad guy sings, you want to sing along with them because they're really good songs. So the director did a really good job of like making you actually like the bad guy. But in the end, you're happy to see what happens to him in the end. It's not like you don't want him to die kind of deal. You do want him to go away eventually at one point. But not till the very end. There is a part in the movie where the chick tries to escape, and I'm not going to go any further, but let me just say, it was the cringiest scene I've seen in a movie in a long time. Like, I closed my eyes. I couldn't, and like hearing it was probably worse than closing your eyes. That's how bad that scene was, but I'm not going to go any more in depth on it. Overall, I thought the movie for a slasher horror film, they did a great job. They changed it up. They also made the sharks seem like very majestic in a lot of like the slow motion scenes, which is kind of cool. But overall, I'm giving it like a 7.0. I honestly think it's not a bad movie at all. I think definitely a one-time watch if you like horror /slasher like thriller type movies. This could definitely be one of them. The way he does his crazy stuff is pretty interesting, honestly. Like, it's kind of crazy. And let's just say he's an avid fisherman. overall, I did enjoy the movie. I liked it more than Final Destination 6. It's not like a summer movie of the year, but for a scary movie, it could be up there. It could definitely be up there. Let me know what you guys think. What scores did you give it? Have you seen it yet? I know it's not in a lot of theaters, so I could be a little lucky to be able to see it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good day.